one should always expect the unexpected.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
I'm a businesswoman in the streets and a businesswoman in the sheets.
You can call me what you want, but I will always be a land grab.
Some say to watch out for snakes. I say to watch out for me.
Watch out, ladies. My hair isn't the only thing that's fiery.
I don't like to be bitter, I like to keep it sweet.
So I'm back. I've decided that I'm going to venture back into Oasis Springs and pay my good old friend Zoe Landgrab a much overdue visit. I have come for two reasons today. The first of which is to see my granddaughter, which Zoe and I share, Mimi Landgrab, and the second of all is to find out what the tea is. Zoe, I feel as if you've set me up at this dinner party by Shani, so I just want to know what the tea is.
Who's a good baby? Who's a good baby? You are. So I know what you're thinking. Obviously you're confused as to how Octavia and I share a grandchild. It's not that hard when you think about it. We both had teenage children, or we both have teenage children. Her son is Orange Bailey Moon, and I have a daughter, Hillary. And, you know, they found themselves in a predicament. They thought they were in love. So now as my daughter Hillary has aged into a young adult and moved on from the teenage life stage, I guess the two felt it was inappropriate for them to continue their romance, and they've decided to go their own way. My Hillary is an amazing mother and I love being a grandmother. But yes, in answer to anyone's questions, that is how Octavia and I share a common grandchild.
So obviously thank you for seeing me, Zoe, today. I love that I got to see my granddaughter, but the real reason that I'm here is to confront you, and that's why I'm sitting at this table.
What do you mean?
Today.
Like, what are you going to confront me over, Octavia? I'm just a bit confused. Can you explain why or what it is that you think I've done to you that requires you to confront
If
me?
I can be completely honest, you know what you've done? Like, you set me up, Zoe.
Octavia,
You brought
I
me
did not
to
set you
Ishani's
up.
house
That's
where I
it.
was attacked. She attacked me, she accused me of doing coke.
Well, that's not
And
my
then
fault.
you brought Emma to the table. You having a bloody laugh, Zoe.
Octavia, you were well
set
aware
up,
that
and
Emma was
that's
going
what
to
I'm here
have
to
a wedding in
confront you
Sulani. She
over.
wanted all the
You need to
girls.
take
They didn't
ownership for
set
your
anything
actions,
up.
Zoe.
You knew that was going to happen. You knew that Emma wanted to be at the table so that she could invite the girls to Sulani so we could have a good time. We all knew that was going to happen. I haven't done anything to you.
You're meant to be my best friend, Zoe. Like, how could you even bring her around? You know that we're not in a good place. You know what she's done to me. You know what she's done to my family. How disgusting, Zoe. And the fact that you just brought her
Don't
around.
question
like,
my
I don't care if
friendship
she wanted
to
to buy
you,
a
Octavia. I've been a great friend to you. I've been nothing but a good friend to you. And I've done nothing wrong, to stop accusing me of
Shut up!
Shut up, Zoe.
But
Shut up. I don't want to hear it anymore. All I have to say to you is that I'm done. I'm not having this conversation, and clearly we have to agree to disagree on this one. I'll see you later.
I have never been shouted like that in my whole entire life. To say I'm shocked is an understatement.
Welcome to Club Heaven, ladies. I hope you have a great night. Let's get this party started. Tonight, I'm introducing the group to Club Heaven. Club Heaven has only just opened and I am a proud business owner. Yes, it's a strip club, but I just thought that I could bring some spice to this group. These ladies need to let their hair down And you know what? I want them to have the best night ever. I want them to jump on tables. I want them to take their top off. And I think it's about the good vibes. I think that's what this group needs, some good energy and good vibes. Welcome to Club Heaven, girls.
I don't remember whose idea it was to get onto the stripper poles, but something just took over my body. Like, I just couldn't control myself, and I absolutely had to take a go on the stripper poles with Ari East. Girls, watch how it's done.
It's Ari, yours, Jill. Spread eagle, Jill. Show us how it's done.
At one point, I could swear blind that I had Jill Barlow's minge in my face. Jill, I don't know if this is your way of apologising to me, but I think you should probably take a different approach.
I absolutely love that some of the ladies got up on the stripper poles. We're in a strip club, guys. Obviously, we're going to show us what you've got. Have fun, let your hair down. I just had to get a closer look at some of this because I was so surprised that we're quite flexible still. I saw a lot.
When the girls started stripping, it was at that moment that I realised that maybe I'm not drinking the same thing as the rest of the guys. I made my way to the bar. I had to take a break because I was on a different wave. They were on cloud 9 and I was on cloud 2.
So Octavia, tell me how you're feeling after that mess of a dinner party that we went to the other night. How do you feel about the whole situation?
Girl, don't even get me started. I had a chat with Zoe earlier today about it, and I really felt as if she set me up, and I don't know why she would do that to me. She's actually meant to be my best friend, and it was kind of
So I
shitty, I
can be
can't
honest,
lie.
it did feel like a setup to me, but also at the same time I didn't want to speak on it at the table. I felt a bit uncomfortable given like our dynamic, but I thought it was a setup too. I agree with you, Octavia.
Sounds like somebody's doing a bit of arse licking to get back into Octavia's good books. I love that for you, Jill. You keep licking.
I don't think that I'll be going to Sulani with you guys. I cannot be around Emma, not after what she did to my family. It's the reason she left the show. I'd be fake if I went to Sulani with her.
What did she do? What did Emma do? I wasn't here last year, so I don't know the tea. Can somebody tell me what the tea is?
Octavia, am I able to grab you for a quick chat away from the rest of the group? Octavia, thank you so much for actually, taking the time to step aside and speak to me. I've just really wanted to chat with you all, this whole time. I am so sorry about what went down between Thorn and I. I am genuine. My speech to Octavia is genuine and it comes from a place of love. What I've done to her and what I've done to her family unit breaks my heart and I feel disgusting, and I'm so happy that Octavia is actually listening to me for once. I am so sorry. The role that I've played in the breaking down of your family unit and being the other woman, I feel horrendous. Could you ever find it within your heart to forgive me?
I like this new Jill Barlow. I'm into the grovelling, I'm not going to lie. It feels great for the other women to come grovelling at your feet. I wonder how long I can keep this going for. I just want to have a good time. So if that means accepting your apology, then of course I do accept your apology, and I'm not just accepting it because I want to have a good time. I know that's how it sounds, but I do want to just have a good time with you, Joe, and put this behind us.
Girls, I absolutely cannot wait to go to Sulani with all of you and have a great time in the sun and drink alcohol and have so much fun. It's going to be an absolute blast, I promise you guys now.
But Zoe, I'm just a bit confused because were you not in a bad place with Emma yourself? I'm just a bit surprised that you're even hanging out with her this year. It just seems a bit of a quick change around. What actually is going on with that?
Well, Emma and I were able to move on, which I would assume is a good thing, right? It's good that we're able to put our differences in our past behind and move forward as adults.
So we can all agree that Emma was a whole mess last year. There was the Octavia thing, and there was the Zoe thing. Emma had taken it upon herself to release a sex tape of Zoe's daughter at a party, and it was videoed in secret and it was put on the internet as revenge porn just to get back at Zoe. So I was surprised that Zoe's so happy to move on with it. Weird.
Yeah, but like, obviously, how does Zara feel about you moving on? Like, obviously it's good that you've moved on, but how does Zara feel?
If you want to know how Zara feels, you can go and ask her yourself. She's right over there. And actually, she's my +1 to Tulani, so she's fine. But thanks for your concern. Much appreciated.
Well, I just want to get drunk and have so much fun and woohoo on the beach, and I absolutely cannot wait, guys. Here's to Silani.
Pond 5.
So after our fun night out, I decided to go back to San Myshuno, and I wanted to spend the evening with my sugar daddy Don. I wanted my allowance, and I hadn't picked up my daily allowance for that day. And when I got back, things got hot and steamy, and Don and I woohooed, and we woohooed all over the house. We woohooed in the bedroom, we woohooed on the stairs, we woohooed in the shower, and at some point, Don became tired, and Don died. Don died from woohoo, and it was my fault. And it's the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I didn't know what to do or how to react. All I knew is that I should call an ambulance, and then I took to the streets and I left him. I was scared that I was going to get arrested. I made a mistake.
911, what's your emergency? Yeah, I think I've killed my sugar daddy.